It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Ow.
For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets in their house, Barclays Center. Checking out Brooklyn, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And how about Dwayne Wade? Come on. Shaq, we're talking about an all-time great at the shooting guard position. Do you think he's gotten all the credit he deserves?
You know, even after all the rings, I think people still sleep on D. Wade. At his peak, as dominant as any two-guard we've seen, aside from the great Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I would agree. He's a top 5 two-guard of all time. Injuries have slowed him down. But despite that, he's had a – wake up, Shaq! He's had an incredible career. And you nicknamed him Flash, didn't you?
I did.
No doubt. And you went to sleep.
That's when you weren't enduring sleep apnea, apparently. Hey, sleep apnea.
Wake up.
Yeah, we're on the air.
Oh, sorry.
Toss
Back
it
to you, Kevin.
Let's meet your Brooklyn Nets. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Karis LeVert. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 35, Kenneth Faried. At the center position, standing 6'11", number 31. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 9, Damari Carroll. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 1, D'Angelo Russell. The head coach of your home team is Kenny Atkinson. Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand. And LeBron James continues to remain sidelined with the injury.
Kevin, he's one of the best two-way players in our game, so there's no doubt he's going to be missed.
Now we're moving into the heart of the NBA season, Clark. His chemistry and pecking order in a locker room been set by the coach and by the team at this point of the year?
Yeah, I think with veteran teams, it's pretty well established. But again, the makeup of your veterans is key there. With younger teams, though, I think they begin to – it's a process. It's an ongoing process of figuring out roles and pecking order. So as you get into the middle part of the season, the heart of it, I think the young guys do start to kind of figure it out.
And now the Lakers starting group. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Howard. And it's Davis in at the 4 slot. Now here's Allen. The pass to LeVert from outside the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Wade outside. Here's Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Schroeder's got his first points of the game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's LeVert. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta. Allen left side. Pass to Carroll. There's the 3. Another shot. The shot's good from Faried.
Attacking the glass like a rabid dog, Faried takes pride in out-hustling guys on the board.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Davis. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Fareed. Pass to Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that, finds the open man nicely.
Now here's Davis, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Pass to LeVert. Fareed finds Carroll. The Nets working the ball around now. Deep two from Russell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach Luke Walton.
Well, Kevin, they're going to keep it simple tonight. He wants to run everything through the low post. He told me, physically, we're the stronger team. We need to use that strength to our benefit. Back to you.
Thank you, David. That's good from Schroeder. Lakers last season hoped to compete, but that wasn't the case, Clark, as we saw. They'll look to do better this season.
Well, you look at last season, end of the year, 11th in the West, learned about the direction they'll grow as a team, and played at a very high pace, and I can expect Showtime to be back in full swing this season and in the coming seasons.
Schroeder hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Russell against Schroeder. Now, here is Russell. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Schroeder. And that one hits back iron.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Now, here's Schroeder. He had 10 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington. Takes a 3. The Lakers keep it alive. Fresh 24. It's good.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Davis against Russell. Fareed, and Fareed throws it down.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now, here's Schroeder. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Inside, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Carroll, following the basket by Anthony Davis. To the middle. Fareed, no good.
Now, that's superb defense in low. I mean, they played it well. It's not easy trying to alter these shots without fouling the shooter, and that's a good job of doing both.
Now, here's Schroeder. He kicks to Howard. Yep, that one goes in there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
It's stolen by Davis. And now running up the court, Stevenson pushing it up. And there's Schroeder. That's good, the assist from Stevenson. 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You got to love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
I agree with you. I mean, they just look comfortable out there, taking what the defense gives them and then capitalizing with no real problem at all.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, I tell you what, if you're a fan of the Nets, you've got to like the job the front office has done. When they took over the team, it was stuck in a quagmire of losing. Now the fans have some hope as they're building towards success.
Let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The Lakers, number 1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
LeVert the pass to Allen. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And that one falls for Carroll. And along with the resurgence Carroll had last season, in large part due, I think, Greg, to finally feeling healthy.
Yeah, and Carroll is quick to tell you just how hard it was for him to regain form after that knee injury. Coming back is something that each player experiences kind of in their own way. Great presence, though, on and off the floor, and really a natural leader.
Just 3 to shoot, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Carroll kicks to Russell. The shot's good.
Excellent size and feel for the game. D'Angelo really just scratching the surface of his potential.
Schroeder finds Howard. Back to Schroeder. On the wing, Stevenson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Wade gets the bucket.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now, here is Russell. 9-point game.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former number 2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time.
Free throw good, Russell.
You know, a decent free throw shooter at this point in his career. D'Angelo has the natural stroke, I think, to become one of the league's best. Shoots it very fluidly and easily.
The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And so Russell hits them both. Lakers leading by 7. Stevenson outside. And there's the pass to Wade. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down. And last season, Russell had to fight for minutes upon returning from injury.
Yeah, and battles like that help mature a player and really keep them focused. Those are areas where Russell had struggled in the past. I think he and his coach both know it's not easy, but it has already started in making Russell the best player he can be. And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Dinwiddie passes to Faried. Oh, Faried in position. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Wade. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
You know what? It's a fine line between attacking but yet staying under control. And they did, and that's why they shot such a high percentage.
Yeah, they pushed the pace, and typically you get high-quality shots when you do that. I thought they were terrific all game, Greg.
Shot clock at 2. Carroll. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Los Angeles leading by 7. And finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Russell kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. Over Davis. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, Greg, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Timeout called the Nets. Well, it's been a long time coming for Nets fans, but starting this offseason, Brooklyn will actually own their own draft pick.
I hope for all Nets fans they can avoid this situation for a long time.
So for the Nets, Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Allen Crabbe comes in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's Napier in for Russell. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Lance Stevenson. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Allen. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here's Robertson. They lead by 11. Outside Rondo. Over Crabbe. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shabazz Napier. That's his first foul. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis.
Lakers substitution, JaVale McGee.
Here's Kuzma. And it's denied. And here's Napier. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Crabbe in the corner to stop the drought. Cans it from downtown. Crabbe's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. Crabbe's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. Down low, it's tipped. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Napier passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's defended by Harrell. 5 to shoot. Crabbe, that's for 2. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Crabbe's got 5.
Well, I like the mindset of Crab. You know, he plays with great pace, and he's reliable at shooting off the catch.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Harrell. Outside Rondo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You take a look at the Raptors. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Nets. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And right now for Brooklyn, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
Boy, I tell you what, it's been a grit and grind effort for them. They know how to win, and that's not something you could say about them last year.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, as we get closer to the halfway point of the season, it's clear just how impactful LeBron James has been on this roster.
It is night and day from the Lakers of last year to this year. This is just how much adding a player like LeBron can change your team. He just does so much and opens up so many options for everyone else on the roster.
That free throw missing.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
That one misses.
And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
Now here's Napier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
Here's Rondo, following the bucket by the Nets. McGee finds Rondo. Back to McGee, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Crab, that's for 2. He can't get that one to fall. A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for the Los Angeles Lakers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Coming to the Brooklyn Nets in 2017, Alan Crabb saw the opportunity.
Being a Net for me, man, is just great. You know, it's good for my future. It's good for my career. I think they did whatever they had to do in order to get me. So why wouldn't you want to play for an organization like that, man?
Clearly, this team values Crabb and Greg, what he gives them.
And no question, Crabb is a floor spacer who also defends at a high level, a versatile player.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
Hollis Jefferson and Allen together down low. Then there's Shabazz Napier. Then it's Alan Crabb, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Napier. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jump shot. Napier's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Nets.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Right side Rondo to the paint. Here's Harrell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Napier. Hollis Jefferson passes to Dinwiddie. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Dinwiddie's got his first basket of the night.
Not allowing the pressure to bother him or phase him. Dinwiddie, even with the shot clock winding down, stays in control of the situation.
Now here's Harrell. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
The defense did not do a good job guarding that one, Kevin. Don't know how he missed that layup.
Napier kicks to Crabbe. Now here's Napier. He's covered by Rondo. Hollis Jefferson finds Crabbe. That evens the score. Crabbe's got 9.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one drops for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
There's Hollis Jefferson and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, loitering above the rim. Hollis Jefferson with athleticism to burn.
Rondo kicks to McGee, passes it to Robertson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Napier passes to Allen. Crabbe with the ball. 13 feet away. Again, the Nets for 2. The position of power forward, Clark, that was your position. Did you ever think it would become a major weapon for stretching the floor as it is now?
No, I didn't see that evolution happening. I mean, again, at that time in the 80s, even into the 90s, you had the small forward and the power forward was more of an enforcer. I was actually kind of a hybrid at the time because I could deal inside effectively on the glass and because of my size and strength, but also could step out and put it on the floor and pass it a little bit. So, no, the evolution with the 4-man in this day and age, I did not foresee that at all. Love what's happened with it, but it speaks, I think, to the athleticism and skill of these bigger guys now.
It does. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Fareed's checked in for Allen. And it's LeVert in for Dinwiddie. The Lakers also making some changes. Dwayne Wade comes in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
They get the rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Friday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
First free throw is good. Brooklyn making some changes. Damari Carroll's checked in for Crabbe, and it's Russell in for Napier. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Russell. He's coming off a 31-point game against Atlanta.
Yeah, passed the ball well that last time out. Pinpoint passes and racked up a bunch of assists.
Now here's Carroll. Trailing by 4. Really left alone that time. LeVert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
To the inside. A steal. Carroll with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. It's the Nets now. They trail by 1. Now Carroll. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Clock is at 3. Russell from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And the basket by Wade.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Here's LeVert. Wade is covering. Schroeder against Russell. Buries it down low. Russell's got 6 points.
Man, what a nice read, boy. Exquisite. Perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
And Damari Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And, you know, that's a second foul early in this quarter. I think he's got to be much more cautious in how he defends now.
The Lakers with the ball. Schroeder kicks to Stevenson. Pass to Wade. Now Davis from 18 feet away.
Excellent defense that time by Hollis Jefferson. That is his calling card. That's his forte. The quickness, the wingspan, the IQ, the want to. He's got it all.
Russell with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Good job. Nice job by Fareed to lay into that defender. Put some wood on him with that screen. Well, you look at D'Angelo Russell, and this season and last season, I really think it was just about maturing, and that goes with all young players in this league. It's a process. I thought he needed to get away from L.A. and the episode he had there with his teammates, and I think he's now more focused and knows more of what it takes to be successful in the NBA. And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Hollis Jefferson finds Fareed. Here's Hollis Jefferson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Here's Russell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn. And for Russell, he had maturing to do, Clark, off the court, but he has also showed maturation in his game on the floor as well.
Yeah, it's a natural progression for guys who are eager to get better and take constructive criticism seriously. He doesn't force it as much on offense now. He knows the importance of being efficient with the ball and not spectacular.
Here's LeVert following the basket by Lance Stevenson. Fareed outside. And the pass to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Hollis Jefferson passes to Carroll. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Russell, no luck.
Not surprising he missed that one, though, Kevin. I mean, the defense was very aggressive on him there.
Here's Stevenson. Moves back up, and Howard finishes it off. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
To the paint, here's Carroll. Good on the shot. Carroll's got 5 points so far.
I'm always appreciative of the aggressive mindset. Get it down in the paint and go to work with confidence.
Schroeder kicks to Howard. Wade, right side. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And that's 11 points for Wade.
And I think they're winning because of him. I mean, he's hitting a lot of his shots right now.
Russell finds Hollis Jefferson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Schroeder against Russell. Shoots over Schroeder, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 13.
Really putting on some kind of show here is D'Angelo. This is what everybody on that team wants to see more and more of from him.
Now here's Howard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
Here's LeVert. They trail by 1. Fareed at the elbow. To the paint. There's Hollis Jefferson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Nobody near Stevenson. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Carroll. He has 5. A putback. Napier, he's checked in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Los Angeles has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Stevenson passes to Davis. Here's Kuzma. No good on that one. Nice D from Russell. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter. No good off the front iron. Here's Stevenson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist in the game. Nets trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Russell against Stevenson. Napier feeling it out a bit. Here's Russell with the 3. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Los Angeles leading by 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
First trip to the line for him here.
Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Andre Robertson comes in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Napier kicks to Crabbe. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get, and he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
One second left, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
You know, you want to keep seeing this from Kuzma, I think. Active, engaged, and being effective on the defensive end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Kenneth Fareed. Kenneth, you guys have been out-rebounded by a lot. Why do you think that's happened?
I don't know. We're missing a lot of threes, so they're getting a lot of those rebounds, and they're really gang rebounding in this group. So they're really getting after it, and they're making sure that we don't get no second-chance shots.
Well, we'll see if that gets fixed in the second half, Kenneth. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Anthony Davis, tough big to match up with. Tremendous shooting range, complements his back to the basket game, and he has the quickness to go around you. And he also has the hops to rise above you.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back as we get a beautiful aerial view of the Williamsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 8-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Davis is out there with Howard. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Stevenson in at the 3 slot. Now Carroll after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's LeVert, and it's sent back by Howard.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Schroeder, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Schroeder. 9th in free throw percentage. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time.
Well, it's been a terrific career for Dwight Howard. I mean, you think about it, he's dominated at both ends of the floor, and obviously one of the outstanding rebounders of all time. Who else would put up 30 and 30 in a game at age 32? That's going for the cycle, 30, 30, 30.
Now, here is Russell. It's Carroll on the wing. He's guarded by Stevenson, deflected by Davis.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Shot clock at 2. Yep, that one goes. And that's 15 points for D'Angelo Russell. And, of course, with Howard Clark, there's been some debate. Will he be voted into the Hall of Fame?
Well, I think he's got a pretty strong case. Long-term success and consistency, pretty impressive individual numbers. I mean, his numbers compare favorably with Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Elvin Hayes. Rings are important in building your resume, but I think he's got enough to warrant getting there without a championship ring.
Here's Fareed after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Fareed dishes to Carroll. Outside, Russell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely, Greg. I mean, of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
The Lakers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Lakers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Houston, 2 spots down.
And I think for the Lakers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Carroll, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Like how assertive Carroll is near the basket, capitalizing inside.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 12. Now here's Harrell. From 15 feet away, they get it again. And Allen with the block.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1-for-4 start.
Pass to Carroll. To the inside, stolen by Stevenson. Schroeder, left side, and Fareed sends it back.
Hey, the terrific instincts and timing that Fareed has, coupled with his reach, that lets him block a lot of shots.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 15. Pass to Carroll. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Carroll's got 10 points in the game.
No explanation for giving up these wide-open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
Wade against Fareed. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Shoots over Schroeder. Leaps for it, but he recovers it. LeVert the pass to Russell. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the jumper to drop. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Wade finds Stevenson. Picked him clean. Here's LeVert. Finishes the break with a slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And so it's the Lakers with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Wade. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Head coaches obviously get the attention in all sports, Clark, but the assistants also play very big roles. How do you build chemistry as a coaching staff?
You know, I've never coached, but I've watched a lot of coaches. I think first and foremost, you appreciate your assistant coaches, and then you give them room to grow and develop as coaches. And you share with them the building of the team and the coaching of the team.
And that, to me, I think, if you serve your assistant coaches as they're serving you, I think that's how you build the best chemistry.
And loyalty's got to be big among that group on that sideline, doesn't it? Loyal to each other.
Big time. Loyalty to one another, and then also a common focus on really serving the players to the best of their ability collectively.
Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from Wade.
You know, after being in the cellar for a few years, the Brooklyn Nets have started to turn things around here. I mean, good young core to build around and add to, and I think things are starting to look up in every department.
Now here's Allen. To the middle. It's stolen by Schroeder. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Wade with the ball. Here's Harrell. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Yep, that one goes in there. And Clark, the Nets during this turnaround, they've done a good job of positioning themselves.
Yeah, you can look at a number of things. One, taking on vets with bad contracts to accumulate assets. 2, went from lacking picks in the draft to having a lot of options. Those things, when you combine them, help you speed up the process of getting better.
And here's Stevenson. 9 points in the game so far. Down low. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. We're well into this season, and that is the last thing this team needed. And that's going to make things much harder for them down the road. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Here's Wade after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Wade, again, Los Angeles.
Wade is an exceptional player, an efficient scorer who can score in bunches.
Here's LeVert. Wade is covering. Schroeder against Russell. And they double up Russell. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Lance Stevenson. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Grab with the ball. Inside for the tie. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Here's Dinwiddie. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. There's the pass to Crabbe. The three-pointer, no good. Lakers leading by 4. From the baseline. And he overshot that one, missing. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Allen Crabbe, a strong shooter from outside, but he can still be a bit streaky, Greg, at times.
Yeah, I mean, he'll joke with himself that when he's off, he plays like Allen, but when he's on, he's playing like AC. I mean, he uses that Jekyll and Hyde motivation to make sure he stays aggressive on offense. The team and coaching staff are in on it as well, as they know a hot Crabbe is a handful to deal with.
Here's Robertson. After the basket by Brooklyn, 5 on the clock. For 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. He's been dominant over the last month. He's around 10 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Napier kicks to Fareed. McGee with the block. They get it back. Now Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Robertson. Pass to Rondo. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Fareed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie kicks to Crabbe. To the inside. There's Hollis Jefferson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Here's Kuzma. Crabbe pulls it in. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Napier. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. For the tie. Yep, it counts. Napier's got his 3rd bucket of the night. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Passes it to Harrell. To the inside. To stop the drought. The shot's good from McGee. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. To the wing right side. For the lead. Here's Fareed. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Kuzma. 10 points for him. To the paint. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Now here's Crabbe. Defense is right there. Fareed, right side. Napier kicks to Crabbe. Puts it up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. To the middle. 8 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And it's a 4-point Laker lead to the right side. Here's Fareed. And the baseline jumper, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead, up 4. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Shabazz Napier. Damari Carroll is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Allen Crabb, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Kuzma, they get the rebound. Nets trail by 4. Inside. Now here's Napier. He's covered by Rondo. Napier dishes to Carroll. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Rondo. High arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. Rondo's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Napier kicks to Carroll. Back to Napier. Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Now here's Kuzma. Nice shot by Rondo. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Rondo. It's blocked.
The 7'2" wingspan of Hollis Jefferson paying off right there. His defense can be suffocating.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing here by 8. Carroll passes to Crabb. Sinks the three-pointer.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And the Lakers call time here. And with the size and strength of Carroll, he can just push people around on defense.
Yeah, and one of the things he does so well is get up into you and make you uncomfortable. I mean, he's got good size and strength. He's not super fast, but he's quick enough to keep guys in front. And he's got the nice reach, which allows him to bother guys from a distance. So he's outstanding in using what he has to be disruptive on D.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Montrezl Harrell. Wayne Wade's checked in for Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Stevenson. Kicks it to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Russell in the corner to the middle. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Russell. Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Schroeder finds Wade. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Wade's got 19 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting for Brooklyn. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And guys, Kenny Atkinson, a coach who has a knack for player development.
Yeah, he does, and the players' improvement on this Nets team speaks to that. I mean, Atkinson has done a terrific job of improving his young players. Also gets the most out of the veterans and teaches them new skills and approaches to their game, which endears him to the players and helps his team.
And Allen drops them both. And here's Wade. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Stevenson kicks to Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
LeVert the pass to Russell. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Russell finds Carroll. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Schroeder over Russell. Howard. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Here's Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
Kuzma with it. The shot by Wade wide open. And the shot falls short this time. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Down low, Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
LeVert the pass to Russell. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Nets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Here's Wade after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Fareed is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. McGee's checked in. They get a hand on it. Here's Stevenson. Carroll against Stevenson. A floater, and it's laid up and in by Carroll. And now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, DeMarre Carroll, an outstanding athlete, using that athleticism on the drive there. Tenacious cutting inside.
To the paint. Looking to end the run. Tries again. Howard can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Wade outside, and it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Howard kicks to Stevenson. To the middle. Here's Schroeder, and it's sent back by Russell. And he's able to get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Pass to LeVert. Stolen by Wade. The drive by Schroeder. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. And the Nets with possession here. They lead by 1. Outside, Russell. He kicks to Carroll. Here's LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Faried outside. Lets it go from deep. And Damari Carroll, good for 3.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Now here's Wade. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Russell in the corner. Pass to Faried. And it's blocked.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Beasley. Allen outside. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Michael Beasley. Russell inside. He's covered by Rondo. Russell dishes to Allen. Over Howard. That's good from Allen on the assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Lakers trail by 4. Rondo looking over the floor. Kicks it to Schroeder. Floats one. Count it. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned, in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
The drive by Rondo, that ties it up.
He just lives for the moment. Rondo there coming up big time for his team when they need it most.
Rondo against Russell. Poke loose. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball. That puts them in the lead. That's now 8 points for Rajon Rondo.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Now, here is Russell. Now, Carroll. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Faried. And he banks in the layup. Faried's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And you can tell Faried wants to take these shots. Enjoys coming through in huge spots.
Schroeder against Russell. Schroeder finds Stevenson. Wade bounce pass. Lets it fly. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Russell against Rondo. 1:04 left in the fourth. A nice shot by LeVert.
Man, I like the competitive spirit of LeVert. Never backs down from taking these enormous shots. That shows you how confident he is.
Here's Schroeder. Up again. Rebounded by the Nets.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 2. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Wade kicks to Rondo. Lakers working the ball around now. Carroll against Stevenson. Carroll passes to LeVert. It's stolen by Wade.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. Two sides.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hits them both.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Schroeder against Russell. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Schroeder outside. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Yes!
You know, he's been in these tight spots before. Howard loves being the one to make the right decision in the clutch.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 2. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's off.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Hey, I think that should do it. You know, got to give him credit. He came through when it mattered most.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Dwayne, you really got on the glass tonight. How did that happen?
Yeah, coach told me to rebound. I've been trying to rebound lately, so just trying to get down there and help our big guys out.
Well, you helped him in a big way, Dwayne. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.